Now we'll discuss part B of question number 2. Part B states the length of a rectangular field is 9 meters longer than its breadth. If the perimeter of the field is 54 meters, you have to calculate the breadth and then the area of the field. In this question, first of all, you should understand that what is given to you. Perimeter is given to you and it is 54 meters. The length and breadth are not given, but it is mentioned in the question that the length of a rectangular field is 9 meters longer than its breadth. So if the breadth is x, length will be x plus 9 meters, as it is mentioned in the question. And you know the formula for the perimeter of the rectangle. The perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 times length plus breadth. So we can substitute the values. Instead of perimeter, we can write 54. Then length is x plus 9. Breadth is x. After substituting the values, we can simplify the expression. The like terms can be added. X plus x will become 2x. So the equation becomes 54 equals to 2 times 2x plus 9. Now we can solve this equation to find out the value of x, which is actually the breadth. 2 is being divided by the expression 2x plus 9. So we'll divide 54 by 2 and we'll get 27 to 2, 4 to 7 is 14 equals to 2x plus 9. So when we'll be solving it, 2x plus 9 equals to 27, 2x equals to 27 minus 9, 2x equals to 18, and x will be 18 divided by 2, 9. As we know that x is actually the breadth, so it means that we have found out that the breadth of the rectangle is 9 meters. X is 9 meters. If breadth is 9, what will be the length? We know that the length of the rectangular field is 9 meters longer than its breadth. So if the breadth is 9 meters, length will be 9 plus 9, 18 meters. Now you know the length, you know the breadth. Can you find out the area? It's very easy. Breadth is 9 meters. Length is 18 meters. By solving the equation, we have found out the length and the breadth. So we can find out the area of the rectangle, which is rectangular field is length times breadth. Length multiplied by breadth, length is 18 and breadth is 9. It will be 162 meters square. So you have found out the area of the rectangular field. In part C, they are telling you that the field is surrounded by a cement path of width 3.5 meter. Calculate the area of the path. We know that we have found out the length and breadth of the rectangular field. Length was 18 meter and breadth was 9 meter. Now they are telling you that the field is surrounded by a cement path. Let us suppose that this is the cement path. And the width of the cement path is 3.5 meters. Over here it's 3.5. Again over here it's 3.5. The width everywhere is 3.5. You have to calculate the area of the path. You have to find out the area of the path. If you will look into the figure, you will find out that there are actually now two rectangles. One is the rectangular field, and the area of the rectangular field, we have found out the area of the rectangular field before. The other is a big rectangle. Let us suppose we can name it as A, B, C, and D. And if we subtract the area of the big rectangle from the area of the small rectangle, we can find out the area of the path. Area of the rectangular field is 18 into 9, we have found it out already, 162 meters square. And now we have to find out the area of the path. What are we going to do? We are going to find out area of rectangular field plus the path, and that is actually the area of big rectangle ABCD. In order to find out the area of the big rectangle ABCD, we have to find out length first. As we know that the length of the small rectangle is 18. The width of the path on both sides is 3.5 and 3.5. So the length AB will be 18 plus 3.5 plus 3.5. 18 plus 7, and it's 25 meter. Breadth AC will be, the breadth is 9 meter. Over here we know that this breadth of the small rectangle is 9. It will be 9 plus 3.5 plus 3.5, and you will get it as 16 meter. Now we have found out the length of the big rectangle and the breadth of the big rectangle. We can find out the area of the rectangle ABCD. Area of ABCD, it will be 25 times 16, and it is 400 meters square. Now if you will subtract the area of the small rectangle from the area of the big rectangle, you will find out the area of path. So what are you going to do? You will subtract 162 from 400, and you will get the area of the path. This is the area of path.